I'm sitting out in the container, my little container workshop. Guess who just decided to come in out of the rain, soaking wet. Look at the whole crew. Aren't they something else? Hey, Jack, what's happening? My old XL 175. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. Okay, I was working on I was gonna do some weed eating, and I had it just came out of the rain. I was gonna put some new twine. Is it twined? They call that onto the spool. Technical terms. Somebody said that to me. You should get more technical terms. Research it. I don't want to research nothing. I ain't researching nothing. If I can't do it on the fly, then this channel ain't gonna work. If somebody wants to comment and say, geez, Frank, that's not the spool. Hey, that's what the comment section's for. Constructive criticism, I don't mind, or constructive advice. So anyways, you guys, have a great day. I'll get back to you. Okay. See, since it has enough string on it, but it's kind of got caught underneath. So just pull off a little bit, rewind it. These little holders are... These little notches right here are there for a reason. Take that one off a little bit to there, and you put it on that notch. They're there for a reason, so you don't, oh, I can't hold on to it. Get your little cleanup knife, your little shop knife. Clean the gunk out of there. Jewelry maker and gas engine tool maintenance guy for the farm. If you didn't have a little bit of, if you don't have a little bit of, now I'm using the vise because it's just easier. Just there's a vise here, right? On a steel bench. Okay. That's a neat, I like that idea, but hope it's not ruining my phone by being magnetic. Okay, so you have these set up like that. You put them through like this, okay? You don't struggle with it, right? You don't put them down, okay? You see this? And then, well, I've left the bolt outside. I've left the nut and bolt outside. But that's that, okay? Don't struggle with the cable. Burnt myself with the torch. Real classic maneuver. Oh, let's see how this thing fires up. On. 1, 2, 3. Choke. Oh, you get the picture? Okay, I got commandeered. Guess where I am? Back in my other office. Let's get this up a little bit. Look. Hi, Italian. Look at it. We're working over here again. I got commandeered. There's our little... It's not all jewelry. I'd like it to be all jewelry. No, apparently I'm supposed to fix up a garden here. I dug a trench, and so now I got to fix that And oh well, you know what? Find something that makes you happy. Hey, today's not really a day for riding. It was just raining. I showed you the video where I was in a container workshop, a little workshop there. It was just raining, just cats and dogs. Okay. Well, I finished over at the stables, and I thought I would do my driveway a little bit. Well, one of my driveways. If they don't find you handsome, they've at least got to find you handy. Okay, if you like what I'm doing, I'm just kind of rambling some days. It's not really about jewelry making, it's about being a jeweler. You know, you don't have to do what I do, but there's more to life. There's more to life than just sitting at the bench. If you want 10-minute educational videos or 8-minute educational videos, I don't know if I'm going to do that, but there'll be educational content in my videos. But and with that, have a nice day. Oh, there's my garden behind me too, by the way. Coming along real nice. I got a couple rows of onions planted. I got some potato seeds planted. Not seeds, but you know, the potato things, whatever they do, they got little sprouts on them. And shallots, I got a bunch of those type of planted already. Those are the far rows. The tomatoes are looking good. They're all tied up. So I'm not going to work on it today, though. I think I'm going to go in the studio and maybe do making an ingot type of thing there. A little educational part about making an ingot using the torches, and maybe using one of those ingot molds and show you something like that. How about that? Okay, later. Okay, I said I would get us back into the studio a little bit. You know, if we do a bit outside, do a little bit inside. And I said, well, maybe an ingot mold, right? I'm going to move the camera to a different location, but crucible, I only have one. I've had it for years. Sometimes you just take your hammer a little bit and just knock off the high spots. Okay? There was some gruck in there. Okay, listen. What are we going to make? What kind of an ingot are we going to make? We're going to do a little bit of silver. Oh. Aluminum vice clamps. Or vice jaws, so that if I don't want to wreck something and I want to put it in there. Oh, aluminum really gives. Aluminum really gives. I think I even have some copper ones around here too, a little bit longer. That's a must. Okay, but this is a beautiful vice. Okay, what are we gonna do? Let's move the camera angle. Okay, well, a little bit of a different angle. Okay, so here's the workbench. Okay, so these ingot molds are great. I like these type of ingot molds. I can adjust it to whatever size I want. I can have it thick, big, tall. I have tall ones. I have one here that is so big. Look at this ingot mold here, you guys. This is industrial. Look at the size of that. Okay, I mean, that's my hand. This thing here is for the flat draw plate. I guess you could make just big running stock with it if you wanted to. I've used it once. Just to give it a try. Okay, here. So I just want a little bit, I want to show you how to make an ingot. I'm going to use a piece of scrap silver. Right? And I'm going to say, okay, well that should be, oh, I don't know. But don't forget, like, let's say you need to make, you're making a band and you want the band to be, 10 millimeters, right? I don't know why you'd want it 10 millimeters, but there you go, 10 millimeters, like a man's, there you go, right? Okay, close that. Okay, a little bit of oil on there. A little bit of oil never hurt nobody. A little bit of boric acid in your thing. Move your torch. Hang your hammer up. Gloves. I always like wearing gloves because I'm a bit of a bull in a china shop sometimes when it comes to my my hands. As you could probably tell, I joke about it, but tuners get really hacked up. Anybody working with their hands, mechanics. Okay, you guys, so don't leave the lighter line around close to your work. Put it somewhere else. Okay, so now as I'm heating this up, you notice where the flame's going? It's going onto the ingot mold. Because you want this ingot mold to be hot too. You need to get the moisture out of it. Now, I'm going to turn this the best I can. I'm in the wrong position here. But anyway, you're going to be able to see that? Oh! Famous last words, eh? Not tested up on the bench, catch on fire. Okay, so get the edge caught too, right? That's where the metal's going to pour out. You don't want it freezing up on you. Okay? You see how nice that metal is? Move it around a little bit so it catches the stuff. Now, I'm hoping you're going to get the right angle here. I want it real liquid, real smooth. Look at that. Put the torch somewhere where you know it's not going to catch anything on fire. Hooked on the arm. Okay. Got your gloves on. Look at that beautiful little ingot. Okay, so that's making an ingot. Now this ingot's hot. I would take it over to the, okay, let me get this here. That ingot's hot. But we just leave it on the bench. But remember, I showed you, my last video was the rolling mill. Well, this is the whole idea now. I make my own stock. So when I need to make this ring now that's going to be, millimeters wide. Let's see where I don't need to measure that. But 10 millimeters wide. I roll this out a bit now, then I anneal it and roll it out a little bit, and then I can shape it and make it into a nice band, a nice 10 millimeter wide band. That's long enough. So that's the ingot mold. You've seen how I put a little bit of oil on it. You've seen how I put a bit of oil on it. You know, it's got a little bit of a film on it. That's so that when you get the metal so hot, you're not soldering the metal to the steel, right? And it's ruining your stuff. Okay, so that's the shop, a little bit of a shop tool. The torches, ingot mold, silver, your gloves, putting your lighter away somewhere that it's not close to your work surface, making sure, like I know that little piece of sandpaper caught on fire, so be aware, be aware of the things that are on your bench when you're going to start a project like this. Okay, you guys, so a little bit of safety, and remember my disclaimer, this is entertainment, not education, but if you like what I'm doing, please subscribe, hit the like button, and make a comment. Okay, you guys, because making content for YouTube isn't that easy.